Most veteran educators will acknowledge that it was someone in their early years who encouraged them to stay the course despite the bumps in the road. This early idea of a mentor is not new. Most of you came across it when you were studying Greek mythology, the study of Odysseus, who had a friend mentor whom Odysseus asked to train his son Telemachus. For the most part, in literature and in history, a mentor is an older, experienced person who is assisting a younger person just starting out in his career. Please don't think we are suggesting that one must be old to be a mentor or young to be mentored. You'll find today in the people who are going to be sharing their stories, singing their songs of themselves, are young teachers, early career, and some mid-career. As we begin, however, I want to share 3 examples from my own experience. I am an older veteran teacher. I didn't stay the course without the assistance of others along the way. The first example, he was a tall, broad-shouldered teacher who worked across the hall from me. He taught math to the students I taught in 8th grade English. I left the room that day in tears after a confrontation with a student. It was a frustrated girl who, when I addressed her behavior, she grabbed me by the collar and lifted my 5'8" physique 2 inches from the floor. I left in tears. This man comforted me. Of course, he heard the noise, came out to see what was going on. He saw me in tears, he comforted me. And then he counseled me. He had said, get back in the room. You must get the class under control if you're ever going to teach them. After a pat on the shoulder, I walked back into the room. Over the next few days, even weeks, he and I talked, and I learned a little better classroom management. A second occurred after I came back from a conference, all excited about a new classroom strategy. I was going to use art to teach English. My colleagues laughed. Parents challenged me, thought I was watering down the curriculum by using art. However, my department chair came to my rescue. She buffered me. She challenged me, asking me what I was doing and why I was doing it. But over time, she began to copy, complimenting me because my students came to her classes very well prepared to study. The third example came from a colleague who invited me to co-chair at a convention. We taught in a humanities program where we collaborated in an interdisciplinary manner, in that when we were studying early civilizations and say in history and in English, we also invited teachers in math, science, art, and even music to collaborate with us on programs to reinforce some of the concepts that we were asking the students to learn. This colleague coached me how to prepare a proposal, how to design an interactive presentation that would be engaging for the participants, how to prepare useful handouts. Yes, we used handouts back then. And how to dress in ways that would show respect for the profession. In each case, these mentors commiserated with me, counseled with me, challenged me, copied me, collaborated with me, and coached me. We encourage any of you, wherever you are in your career, when you have an opportunity, be a mentor, share what you know, encourage those who are just starting out, those who have been on the path for some time. Take a moment now Think of someone in your career who has fulfilled this role as a mentor. Write down their names. Men, women, who helped you. As you're thinking about this, remember that much of the mentoring can be done online now. We can't let COVID or anything else stop those of us who have a heart for mentoring from doing so. As our presentation continues today, you're going to hear from some early career educators sharing their stories, adding their harmony to the songs of ourselves. Take a moment, write your names, and then listen to Marie Grayson, who will share her story. Mara Lee Grayson will be next.